Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily review. So we're just starting off on the weekly chart. And let's just move this to the center. So we've ended up with a pretty much an indecision bar. So it's a range bar, and I think the only thing that you can take into how this bar finished, just zoom in here quickly, is the fact that the buyers were pretty much in control of this bar. So the tail to the downside was a lot longer. So from a weekly perspective, obviously, we're looking for a break above or below those two areas. And I think the challenge for this right now is this range bar is 480 points big. Okay, so if we just pop down to the daily, we'll see we had 2-day pullback and then we ended up with this inside bar. Okay, so you can see inside bar there, confirmation, and now we've got an inside bar. So I would expect that we're going to start moving back to the upside. The key thing here is this area where it bounced. So it pretty much could have formed a double bottom. Okay, this fractal. This is not a fractal yet. By close of today, if we have an up day, we'll just basically close higher than this bar here. That will be a daily fractal. That'll give us a double bottom daily fractal, which basically means a break above this fractal level here will give us the height of this range. Okay, so in other words, this is a weekly range bar. So we pretty much ranged for a week, and we'd be looking for a break above there. We're obviously going to be looking for 27135, but I think the important thing to know about 27135 is it will be an all-time high. Okay, so we're very close to the all-time high at the moment. You can see we're kind of floating in this zone at the moment. So I don't anticipate us bouncing off this level, but we'll look at the lower time frames and pick up what I'm looking for. So I think having a look at 26720, which is pretty much the previous high, not quite, just a little bit out. So there's our previous high there, and I think that's the level we need to watch for. 26713. So just in case it's 26700, just to be safe, which would probably be that area there. Okay, 26700. So 26700 is your line in the sand at the moment. We break above that, then you've definitely got scope to at least attack the previous highs. If you break above the previous highs, obviously, the trend is going to continue. If we just get back down to the 30 minutes at this stage, so I'm missing a little bit of data this morning, and from what I've gathered, price came back to this 200 EMA on the 30 minutes, and we bounced off here. Okay, so there are some gaps. There's obviously a gap there. There's a gap here as well. So you're going to have to be pretty careful about this. There's our previous breakout. You can see there's a swing low, swing high. A lot of interaction at this level. And what we can actually do, just use this one here. I just want to put these levels in so we can see what's going on. You can see all these levels here, so all these tails off this area. We're back in the zone at the moment. So the question would be, are we testing this area or are we bouncing off it right now? So we're in the zone. Obviously, what I want to see is a break above the current high of today. The fact that we're above the high of Friday is already a pretty good sign. So I'm already pretty bullish on this. Okay, so same drill for a Monday. I'm not really interested in getting into this now, but any kind of pullback is something that I'm willing to look at for a long. Okay, so The other thing just to point out is I am sitting long at the moment, and just show you where we are. So I did get in pretty much after this range bar that we had here. Okay, so I kind of missed this area here. Should have been in on this pin bar here, but as soon as I saw this on the 200, that was my area that I got in on the break above it. There it is. Had my stop below here for the weekend, and I've just moved my stop up now. Okay, so that was pretty much a 12-minute trade. Could have been in on the hour, to be honest with you, but yeah, it kind of worked out for me in the hour as well because of where we've broken up. You can see we've broken above the 200 EMA, broken above these pin bars. That was my signal, and we had a stop down here. Now we've moved the stop up. So I think for me at this stage, I'm looking for a revisit. Looking for a revisit to this area right now. So I'm looking for 26,700. Okay. The only thing that is concerning me again is the oscillators are all grouped to the upside, and yeah, this could be sort of a consolidation phase before another move down as well. But I think the odds are we're going to hover in this area of congestion for most of today during the European session, and then eventually bounce through. So we had some good data come out of the USA on Friday and Thursday actually. We've had some really good results, and I think most of the results are in at the moment. So, indication is the economy is strong. We've got the Fed that are going to be talking again this week, so I think there'll be some people waiting for that. And then the other thing was that China came out with some pretty good data as well. So yeah, so I think I'm pretty bullish at the moment, and looking for long entries. Okay, so I'm long already. If we do come back and stop me out, that's fine. I'll look for another long entry, preferably around this 200 EMA. But the way that the Bill Williams is standing up at the moment, I think I'll just wait and see what happens at the European Open. But there's definitely merit for a long. Let the long ride until just before the US Open, take my profit, and then wait for the next pullback and then get back in for my long. Okay, so that's kind of my plan on the Dow for today. Only looking for longs. And what you could also argue here is we've broken this tail here. It's kind of a messy W bottom. If I put the Bollinger Bands on, you'll see way outside the Bollinger, inside the Bollinger, double bottom. There's my double bottom neckline, which is there, and we've broken above the 200 EMA, the 20 EMA, the 20 SMA at the moment. So long it is. Okay, anyway guys, that's my view for today on the Dow. Looking for longs, already am long, and kind of hoping that we attack the all-time high. So I'm looking for us to look for that level there. I suspect we'll bounce off that level, although we already have bounced off that level. So the next one is going to be this tail here, and then obviously the all-time high up there. If we pull that back to the half hour, exactly what's going on here. Didn't quite get to this area here, so 26,730 and 26,800, and then the all-time high is 26,876. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Kind of hoping that this consolidation of the last couple of days is over and we can get a trend going, and just looking at what the Bill Williams is doing, I think there's a pretty good chance of that. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.